CHB, aka Respawn, bringing you another Batman Arkham Knight video. But today, I'm not really doing anything particular in story, but I'm here with my review on Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. It's finally here, just seen it, and my God, it was amazing. Better than I thought it would potentially do. But it was good. I was shocked. And particularly with how they had done it. Like the little choices that they made to put in the movie and what they didn't. They basically showed, oh guys, potential spoiler alert, so guys, big huge spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie yet and you want to. Why are you watching a review about it? Here's all you need to know. It's good. Now go see the movie. If you guys want to know more about the movie, keep on watching. I'm gonna talk to you about it. Now there's a few scenes in this film that really kick ass. And I liked them. I like it a lot. Basically what's going on in the movie is that after the destruction of Metropolis takes place almost exactly where the movie, or the Man of Steel movie where it left off at.
Don't let him tell you what to do.
Where there's a big fight in the city of Metropolis, because here's Metropolis, here's Gotham. Now in the comic books we all know they're states away. Apparently in the cinematic universe they're basically the island surrounding Gotham, the rest of the area.
He's serious?
Let me reword it. They're about a boat ride away. And basically, you know what? Let's do some VR challenges. Basically, what it is, we take place, sorry guys, I'm just fanboying the hell out. Hope you guys can understand, but basically, let me get back into it. Bruce Wayne arrives in Metropolis just as two ships have landed on Metropolis. You know, there's the ship that is warping the planet's atmosphere into shaped like Krypton. To be more like Krypton's atmosphere. And apparently Batman owns an office in Metropolis. Now it's not confirmed that that's part of Wayne Enterprises, but in fact they haven't referenced Wayne Enterprises at all, except for one point where you find that this one scene takes place where Superman finally goes before the city council to explain his actions. I think that was some sort of council. Guys, this Batman, he's like so fucking brutal. Oh my god. He's the Batman we want. The only thing I don't like about this Batman is that he killed a few times. He shot guns. This guy, Ben Affleck, you are fucking amazing. But anyway, the main points I want to talk about is the dream sequence, or not really a dream sequence, it's a vision of the future, of what we are going to see in the future, and what's to be expected. Batman thinks he's having a dream. Batman has a dream. These, hold on guys, I had to pause it, this is distracting me. Anyway, he has a dream. It's one of those little dream within a dreams type things, and basically it's the apocalyptic Earth. And we see these aliens flying around, and Batman is the leader of this regime. Not really regime, an insurgency. And then Superman's regime infiltrates their area, kills the insurgents, and takes Batman prisoner. Superman pops out, flies into this little cave area, the holding chamber. Basically kills them two, takes off Batman's cowl, and kills him. But before he does that, he says, "She was my world. She was my everything." Now, I immediately got the fact, I immediately understood what he was talking about. He was talking about Lois Lane, of course. So what did Batman do to piss Superman off to where he would ally himself? Now that these aliens, they look like insect type aliens. I don't want to get too far in this because on the off chance I'm wrong, but these could be Doomsday's henchmen. And not Doomsday, but Darkseid, I'm sorry. I'm just relishing over the fact that that the Abomination, which I'll talk to you more, this is roughly gonna be probably a 30-minute video, but I'll talk to you guys about everything about this movie. I'm just going on the key points that I'm talking about right now. Is that Darkseid and Superman team up. There's a possible alliance there because those creatures look like Doomsday's henchmen. And I did it again. Darkseid, Darkseid, Darkseid. Sorry guys, I'm still WTFing about this movie. Please shut them up. Don't worry guys, I'm getting my own space, so background interference, not gonna worry about it. Anyways. What could drive Superman to join an alliance with Darkseid? Perhaps the death of Lois Lane? Perhaps the death of his mother? There's a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. Well, not really a lot of things that could drive him down to that point. Anyways, getting off track. Sorry. Anyways. When Bruce wakes up, a portal appears before him. Fuckers. Anyway, a portal appears before him. Looks like a time portal. And it's one of his insurgents. He takes off his little helmet and he's wearing a mask under it, a red mask. Now I don't want to get too far into it. I think it's the Flash. That Barry traveled back in time way too soon and says, "You were right about him. You were right about him all along. Find us, Bruce. Find us." And then he sees... And then he continues to raid. At the little party scene, he plants this device to download Lex Luthor's hard drive and plans and shit, so he could later review them in the Batcave. Let's retry that. And review them later in the Batcave. He finds that Luthor has been keeping track of metahumans like Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg. Now what does this mean? We could get those filmed and then the final conclusion with Justice League. I think if we look at this like phases, like phase 1, Batman, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, Cyborg. Not necessarily in the order, but damn it. Not necessarily in that order, but somewhat.
Simulation complete.
I don't know, guys. What do you think about that? I want to know in the comments below. Continuing on about talking to about the movie. About Batfleck, shall we? Ben Affleck. A lot of people are gonna hate me for this. A lot of people are gonna hate me for this. I think he did about 10% better of a job than Christian Bale. There, I said it. Let the hate mail flood my Facebook. I don't care. I said it. Batfleck was awesome. Awesome. Gonna let that sink in. How Ben Affleck portrayed the character. You know how everybody has their own specific style. we didn't really get to see too much of how Batman portrayed, how he would portray Bruce. We saw when Ben Affleck was on the screen, he was about, I would say 20% Bruce Wayne, excluding the childhood flashbacks because that was not him, Ben Affleck. That was a kid. He did good too, but Ben Affleck, the Dark Knight Returns Batman. And guys, let me talk about this specific scene. Again, this is one of the major spoilers, so if you're still watching, you obviously don't give a shit about a spoiler, but this is main reason why Batman and Superman actually duke it out. Lex Luthor kidnaps uh, Martha Kent and basically holds her hostage, holds her for ransom, telling Superman, hey, you have an hour to kill the Bat. Or I'm killing your mother. She portrayed, Luthor, he goes, he did, what was his name? Can't think of it at the moment, but he did a good job portraying Luthor. I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, he has long hair, he's too scrawny, he's young. Don't worry, he loses his hair at the end. Because he gets caught and they shave him. I told you guys there were going to be spoilers. Don't get mad at me at work tomorrow. Because I know most of the people who's going to be watching this will be friends from work. And if you're a random stranger, don't be mad at me. I told you there were spoilers. I told you. You chose to stay. So, fuck you. You don't have a right to be mad. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Anyways. This movie was awesome. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Kidnapped his mother, talking about, you got Lex Luthor compares Superman to God. But he doesn't at the same time. The line, don't quote it, I don't know it word by word, but basically states, he basically says, and I quote, God has ultimate power, but he can't be good and still have power. The ultimate reason why he doesn't like Superman is because he has this power, but he does good deeds with it. And he wants to reveal Superman as a fraud. Basically, because everybody looks up to him as a god. So he wants to basically reveal him as a fraud. Now let's talk about Doomsday. There is a Kryptonian ship that still is, that's been closed off from public by the military and all that other shit. Now Lex, he strikes a deal with the man in charge of that facility in exchange for kryptonite that they found in the ocean. In exchange that, Luthor works on this, on a basically a deterrent that in case Superman goes rogue. Yeah, Batman ends up stealing it. Again, I told you guys about spoilers. So don't be mad at me. How are we doing it? Anyways.
Simulation activated.
You fucker! Anyways.
Simulation complete.
In exchange for the kryptonite weaponry, Luthor has unprecedented access to the not only to the ship, but he gets Zod's body. And by retrieving Zod's body, he has a small fragment of kryptonite that he uses on Zod's body as like a scalpel, and takes his fingerprints so he can access more parts of the ship. And that the government couldn't access. I don't know why the government didn't fucking see that, hey, you can't do this shit. But he does anyway. And he ends up taking command of the ship. Now, of course, it's only 33%. It's only 33% working. Which means, can't fly out, can't do anything more, but then what it can do, except fly. And anyway, Luthor takes command of the ship, and then basically the ship gives him knowledge. Learns everything that he can, then decides he's gonna make a creature, an abomination, as a contingency to fight Superman. Now, it's unclear that if Luthor's been planning for the Bat to fight. Oh, hey guys, what's up? You guys haven't missed much. I'm going over basically Abomination right now. Not Abomination, but Doomsday right now. He's basically... Yeah, I would leave if you don't want spoilers. I will perfectly understand if you leave right now, because I'm going over spoilers. Let's try to... No, I understand. No hard feelings.
Simulation activated.
Basically, Doomsday is a test tube baby of Zod and Luthor. I don't know if they use Zod's body. They sure as hell use his fucking blood mixed in with Luthor's. which I thought would be interesting. Anyways, Doomsday is basically a fucking test tube, baby, of Luthor and Zod. Thought that to be really fucking interesting. Thought it'd be funny as fuck. But anyways. Hi guys, are you ready? This is the mother of all spoilers. Probably gonna get a shit ton of hate for it. Superman dies. It is Superman Doomsday meet Dark Knight Returns. Bam. Now, I know I said something about talking about this one scene when Superman's mother gets kidnapped and taken hostage. Let me explain that scene again. I'm sorry guys, I know I fucked up on that. Luthor takes Superman's mother to use as leverage to control Superman in order to get him to kill Batman. Don't know if his original intention is for Batman to win, or if he wants to kill him because he took his kryptonite. I don't know. But after the brawl, because Superman gets saved by Lois. Funny, right? Lois intervenes at the last minute saying that Martha is his mother because Batman paused for a minute in order to tell him that. Look at that shit. And that Luthor has his mother, stating that the whole reason why he was told to fight you is because Luthor threatened his mother. Batman promises that he would save his mother's life. And he did by beating the shit out of the people. By beating the shit out of some thugs. He is brutal as hell. I mean, brutal. This is seriously a Dark Knight Returns Batman. The only flaw that I could legitimately point out with this character is that he killed in the movie. He literally killed someone. A few people, actually. I would say at least 6. because there's this big, and again, guys, spoilers. Batman has killed at least 4 people in this, 4 or 6, at least 6 people in this movie. One of them using this. See the guns here? He uses them. Luthor was receiving the kryptonite via a boat, and then it'd be transported to Lex research facility. Well, there was this chase involving the Batmobile. And guys, this car is fucking awesome. And I gotta say, good job to Rocksteady. They actually got the sounds and shit right. Now, anyways, one of the Lex vehicles has a minigun in the back of it, and it starts firing, and then Batman says, "Hey, my turn, look at my toys," and basically blows the car up. That's 3 guys inside the car. It's driver, passenger, and shooter. So that's 3. Then he kills another guy in the Batwing, which basically looks like this car, but instead of wheels, it has like kind of like a frisbee look to it. I mean, it looks kind of good. I wouldn't say it looks badass, but not as badass as the car, of course, but it's good. It'll do. It'll do. And this is around the end. No, there are guys shooting at it. There's a line of cars with people not in them per se, but like right next to them. Blows up one car, killing the people around him. Around them, it's like row of 6. I would say 6 cars, probably 4. And anyway, just boom, boom, boom. I would say there were about maybe 4 or 5 more. So it actually brings my total up. Let's do some basic math. 3 plus 6. Nine. And more. He killed in that movie. He killed. I can't believe it. And I disliked that a lot. But anyway. Guys, that's my review. Anyways. No, I'm not done yet. You thought I was done? Yeah, I'm not done. Now, we all bitched about how Abomination... No. You guys gotta excuse me about me calling him Abomination, because it is. Doomsday... That's not Doomsday to me. One thing is a test tube, baby, of Luthor and Zod. Another thing is, he's not... he doesn't get the bones out unless, you know, he's beaten and using that because that's how they had him. He's absorbing energy from the blast and from punches and damage that he takes. With each time he expels that energy out, the bones start coming back. Starts coming out. He doesn't end up, even after the fight, he doesn't end up being all bony, having as much bones coming out as we had hoped. But, Superman, now, they figure out that, hey, since he's made from Kryptonian, kryptonite should kill him, theoretically. Now, Batman, now let's talk about Batman and what he did stealing Lex kryptonite. Now, Lex had as much kryptonite as this subway cup right here. There's a lot of fucking kryptonite here. As tall, and as wide, and as thick, too. Water. Anyways, with a portion of it, he creates 4 shells of gas with kryptonite gas, and he creates a spear. He basically lasers the kryptonite into an edge, into a point, and he places it on a spear. Now, during the fight, Batman uses about 3 of the shells. During his fight with Superman, and as he's about to use the spear, Lois comes in, explains the situation. A lot of people are coming on, then leaving. Guys, spoilers! I'm doing a review, I'm going to mention a few spoilers. In fact, I'm actually ruining the movie, actually. I'm sorry. Hate me if you want. Hate me if you want. I did a basic review in the beginning of the video. Let me finish the fucking video, and then, yeah, you guys kiss my ass. Anyways. Not you guys who don't give a shit. You guys are awesome. I mean, I care about the movie. I care a lot about the universe. I mean, Batman, when I was in 2nd grade, my teacher said we had to write a little paper about our heroes and draw a picture. I drew a picture. I wrote a story about Batman being my hero along with my mother, and drew a picture of Batman and my mom fighting crime. Hey, spoilers. A lot of people have been coming on, then immediately off because of spoilers. So, you have been warned. See? Oh my god. It's funny. Anyways. I should have put parentheses spoilers. That way nobody will watch this video. Okay. Anyways. During the fight, Wonder Woman cuts off his arm. As he's growing it back, Superman finds the scepter, spear, step. Damn! Gotta get. Gotta start getting better. I didn't say I was good at driving. I'm more of a combat. Anyway, spoilers. Superman finds the kryptonite spear, runs it through Doomsday's chest. As his arm is growing back, as Doomsday's arm is growing back. Nice save! Anyway, as his arm is... Damn it. As his arm is growing back, a bone spike drives Superman through the heart, killing him, along with a bolt of energy that surrounds Doomsday. Damn, I didn't even get past the round lap 1. I feel bad about myself. Let's retry that. I gotta redeem myself. Anyways, basically killing Superman while Doomsday is dead as well. Now, I believe Lex has received visions as well, just as Batman has. Just as Batman has. Because of the fact that Luthor is kind of fucking cray-cray. Luthor is kind of fucking insane. I can do better, but I'm not gonna try to. Superman dies. I told spoilers in the future, back way long ago when the film, this video started, so don't be surprised. I'm saying them now. I'm gonna say again, spoilers. Superman's not dead. He ends up getting buried in Smallville. Lois throws some dirt on, you know, classic. I think it's either it's an Italian ritual. I don't know. I don't know why she would do it. But grabs a little bit of dirt, throws dirt on there. She has a wedding ring on, by the way. That. Oh shit. She has a wedding ring on. That was given to her by Clark when he died. Wanted it to be a surprise, which makes it a hell of a lot more emotional. I cried a little bit, tiny bit. I would have cried a hell of a lot if it was Batman. I mean, right out the gate of this movie is emotional. Anyways. Right out the gate is emotional. And you see some dirt vibrating on the grave, in the coffin, on the coffin. So that gives me reason to believe that, hey, he ain't dead. Shit, I got the classic Batman. Oh well. Actually been inside that. It was awesome. So anyway, guys,
Simulation
I'm
activated.
gonna make this short, but that's my review, guys. The movie was awesome. It was good, although I really didn't explain it too well. Got off track a couple of times, but that's basically what you can expect in the film. Now with Easter, sorry, I forgot to explain the scene again.
Simulation complete.
Which is now in the scene that Batman's being all brutal and shit. The guy holds up a flamethrower because Lex Luthor made a reference about Superman being a demon and the mother of demons are witches and witches get burned in Salem. Which is reference to Salem Witch Trials. Kinda dark for a superhero movie, but hell, this is DC Comics. It's not fucking Marvel. It's DC Comics. Yeah. Anyways. And he says, "Oh, killer man." One of the criminals says, "Oh, killer man, I mean it. I mean it, I'll kill her." And Batman, holding up this machine gun, says, "I believe you." And pulls the trigger. Kills the man. Which brings Batman's death total to 10. Like I said before, Batman, he's fucking brutal. He kills. And it takes Superman dying saying that in death, in life I had failed him, but in death, I'll, I won't. But I won't in death. So,
Simulation activated.
that's my video, guys. This is my review. It was an awesome film. So emotional. No, I'm not done yet. You thought I was done. Ha ha ha. Talk about the music. Hans Zimmer. His true calling is making music for superhero films. Especially for Batman, Superman, and DC comic films. He's a master of his craft. Dude. Excuse me. First things first, I want to talk about Luthor's song theme. Because every character, every hero and villain in this movie has a theme song. And basically, Luthor's is the opposite of Superman's. As Superman's is a lighter tone, the dun 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 dun. Luthor's is the deeper dun 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 dun, more menacing, deeper, perfect. And then now Wonder Woman's, hers sounds like an Amazon song. I can't describe it. It's played on an electric guitar, I think, because it sounds awesome. Batman's. It's not the Dark Knight theme song, if you guys are wondering. It's not. It's awesome. Every part of that movie was good. Now, it does start off slow, but it picks up. I liked it. You'll like it too. This is Respawn, guys. Game over.